Hey guys, it's Rainbow back with a special guest, of course. You want to introduce yourself now?
Hey, what's up, you guys? WWEFan0599 here again. And we're here to review WrestleMania 26. And from now on, I'm reviewing all the rest of the WrestleManias with my boy here. So this is just the start of it.
Yes, WrestleMania 26. This show is special to both of us. This was the first WrestleMania I ever watched. It wasn't the first I watched live, but it was the first one I watched. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. And to him, you can say it.
This is actually the one that I actually watched for the first time live. The first WrestleMania I ever watched was WrestleMania 25. This one was the first one I ever watched live. So this is why it's a very special WrestleMania to me, because this is the one that I watched live for the very first time in the history of me being a wrestling fan. So,
all right. So I'll give my overall thoughts on the show first, and then he'll give his thoughts. Right? Yep. All right. So WrestleMania 26. This show was just a lot of fun to watch. This is a show that I've watched the show like at least 5 times. It's just so much fun. You had great matches. Some matches you wish had gotten longer. We'll get into that in a second.
And some matches you wish would have never happened, but
yeah, and you had a phenomenal main event. No pun intended.
Exactly.
Yes, and so you'll give your thoughts now, right?
Yes, I love this WrestleMania. This WrestleMania, like we said, it's very special to me. Have a lot of memories with it. I honestly think it's a really great show, honestly, and I really enjoy it. And this personally has one of the best WrestleMania stages, like one of the best stage setups I've seen for a WrestleMania. Personally, I don't know. I just love the stage setup for that WrestleMania.
The stage setup, it was all orangey. It kind of reminded me of Nickelodeon.
I don't think so.
But you could see why, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So without further ado, we'll get on with the matches now.
Yes.
Yes. Opening match, we have the unified WWE Tag Team Championship match. ShowMiz defending against John Morrison and R-Truth. This match, it was only 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes. This match it was fun for what it was. I thought, John Morrison and R-Truth probably should have won, but this match was still fun for what it was, in my opinion. Miz first WrestleMania, becoming 1-0 here, and if you never mind, Big Show got the win for his team with the knock match.
Sweet. My thoughts on the match. I didn't like it. It was just a very horrible match. Like, it just felt very rushed. Like, it was just like, okay, let's try to get everything in to this match, and it was just like, whatever. Like, they had a triple threat match. I actually remembered how they were determined as #1 contenders. It was a triple threat match between John Morrison and R-Truth versus the Hart Dynasty versus Crime Time. Why couldn't we just have a fatal 4-way tag team match for the titles? You know what I mean? With all 3 of those teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that would have been honestly way better and way more entertaining match. No, they just had to go with this slop fest. And the ending to the match was just very abrupt. Like, all of a sudden, Big Show just hits the knockout punch from out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3. I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of this match.
Okay, then. But, that's our thoughts on that match. And we'll move on to the second match of the night, and that is a triple threat match with nothing on the line.
Exactly, just a plain old triple threat match.
Yes, and of course, this is a triple threat match between the former tag team Legacy, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes versus Ted DiBiase. This match was pretty fun for what it was. Of course, you had Cody Rhodes and Ted just ganging up on Randy Orton, beating him beating him up for a bit. Then I think Ted DiBiase went for the cover, but then Rhodes was like, he pushed him off, and he was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And then they got mad at each other. Then it really turned into a triple threat match. You know what I mean?
Yes, it started imploding. Like, this is the match where Legacy really imploded. Like, and yeah, I really enjoyed the match. I think it's a very fun match. Like you said, it was enjoyable. You know, just a fun little triple threat match, just to wash the taste out of our mouths. What was the opening match? And you know, it was just cool to see Randy Orton hit the pump kick on Cody Rhodes.
And then the RKO and Ted DiBiase.
Yes,
right?
Yes. Like, I believe Ted DiBiase was going for a clothesline, but Randy ducked and went for an RKO, and that's how he got the win.
Yep. Oh, we'll just mention this one spot before we move on. Randy Orton did the double DD2 to both of them. Remember?
Yes, he did.
Yes, and Michael Cole was like in the commentary, "Oh my God, we've never seen this before." He did
Even though it was he did it 2 years beforehand, but whatever.
Yes, he did it to Triple H and John Cena at WrestleMania 24. So,
yes.
All right. Next match, we have the Money in the Bank ladder match: Jack Swagger versus Christian versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kane versus Shelton Benjamin versus MVP versus Matt Hardy versus Evan Bourne versus Drew McIntyre versus Kofi Kingston.
Man, I believe at the time this was, I think it still is the largest Money in the Bank ladder match. I could be wrong.
How many people were in this match? Like 14?
10 people.
10.
Yeah, 10 people. This was at the time the largest Money in the Bank ladder match, I believe.
Yeah, and this was the last Money in the Bank at WrestleMania too.
Mm-hmm. I wish they could have, I wish they could have kept that WrestleMania tradition.
True, but at least now we got the IC title ladder matches, right?
Yes.
So, but I'll give my thoughts on this match now.
Yes.
All right. This Money in the Bank I thought was really, really good. They used the ladder a lot, which I liked.
Yes.
And that part when Jack Swagger was sandwiched between the ladders, that was just insane. And
yes,
they're doing moves off the ladders. Dolph Ziggler did the what's it called?
Zigzag.
Zigzag. Yes, zigzag off the ladder. That was cool. Christian did reverse DDT off the ladder. That was pretty cool too. Evan Bourne did a what's it called?
Airborne shooting star press, whatever you want to call it.
Yes, shooting star press off the thing, and Kofi Kingston used a snapped in half ladder as like walking sticks.
Yes.
Yes, and it can be argued that Christian probably should have won this match, because it ended up being Jack Swagger. Yeah. I like Jack Swagger a lot personally, so I was happy he won. But you said to me before we started filming this review, you said Jack Swagger didn't really do anything with the win.
Yeah, he had like a world title reign for about, I don't know, like 2 or 3 months, and then he did nothing with it. Like,
true.
He did nothing with it, so it was kind of just pointless for me that he won the Money in the Bank ladder match, but whatever, And let's not forget that, it took him, 5 minutes to take down the stinking briefcase.
I heard about that. It was actually edited out of the DVD. Is that true?
It was. If you watch the DVD or watch it on the WWE Network, they edit it out. Dude, he was just literally standing there, trying to grip it off. I'm like, is it really that hard to grip off? I remember Matt Hardy in this match, he was almost getting it, and it was like he was waiting for someone to come and get him off of the ladder, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they do that a lot.
He was like, is anyone? I'm not supposed to win the match. Is anybody gonna like? And you can even hear the commentators. He's like, he's almost got the briefcase. Now Hardy's almost got it. Like, it was just weird. Some weird stuff happened in this match, but I still enjoyed it.
Okay, but moving on to the next match now.
Yes.
Yeah, Triple H versus Sheamus. This match was okay. I mean, I don't think Triple H and Sheamus had good chemistry at all. They don't have any chemistry, honestly.
They really don't.
But it's funny that every WrestleMania after this, Triple H had like epic matches all the time.
Yeah, I find that funny.
Yes, but but I'd rather watch this match any day over that match he had against Randy Orton the previous year. That was but I've already talked about WrestleMania 25. So this match was all right. Let's just skip to the end. Triple H wins. Whatever. What do you think of this match?
Yeah, Triple H wins. Whatever. Whatever. Like it just was a boring this match.
Okay. You want to move on to the next match now?
Yes.
All right. Next match we have. If this match was given more time, it could have been the second best match tonight, in my opinion.
It really could have been.
Indeed. And that is Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. I find it funny how they have a really short match here at WrestleMania, which is the biggest show in history for wrestling. And they had this match here, and they would go on to have epic matches at Armageddon 2008, Capital Punishment, Over the Limit 2010, Extreme Rules 2010. All of those were epic matches, and then their weakest one is at WrestleMania. I can't believe it, right?
It's because they didn't give more time to it.
Yeah, and they gave more time to the next match, which we'll talk about soon.
Yes, but overall, CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio, they have really good chemistry with each other. They really do, and like I think Rey Mysterio, CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, this is one of the best feuds, honestly, because they just work off each other really well. I at least I think so.
I agree, actually.
And we got Rey Mysterio, of course. Rey Mysterio, he's been doing this lately. He comes out dressed up as a character from a certain popular film that's popular at that time. And what was popular at that time? Avatar, the blue guys, not the M. Night Shyamalan Borefest. But yeah, he comes out looking like one of the Avatar dudes, and it was really cool. I really liked that.
Yeah.
And just the match. I really enjoyed it, but it could have been a lot better if they gave it more time.
Exactly. I really enjoyed this match too. Just wish it could have been longer. If it was longer, like I said, it could have been the second best match of the night. But yeah, still a fun match though. I do like watching it still. But anyway, are you ready to move on?
Oh God.
Yes. The next match. No holds barred match with Bruce Hart as special guest referee. Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon. Before the match, Bret Hart made his entrance, of course. Then Vince came out saying, "I bought your entire family. They're going to be lumberjacks, and they betrayed you." But it turns out, sweet little double cross, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, it turns out they told Bret that about what he tried to do, and they honestly, if I was one of the Hart family members, I would have said yes just for the money, and then just still screw him over anyway. What about you?
Yes, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, it's like, well, I get money, but still,
Exactly.
So the tables turned. Vince's plan failed miserably. And,
yes. And we get the worst match of the night and the worst match of the year, honestly.
Yeah. This match, 96% of the match at least was just Bret beating up Vince. And the other 4% was the Hart family beating up Vince, right?
Exactly. That's just all it was. Like,
it didn't need to go on for 11 minutes, right?
Like, it could have been, like, maybe 2 minutes at best. Like, 2 to 3 minutes at best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just let every Hart family member get their beating on Vince. You know what I mean? Let Bret beat him up for a little bit, and that's it. Lock in the sharpshooter. Vince taps out. Everybody wins. Hooray! We go home and eat cake. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, we pretty much talked about this match already. But at least the right guy won at this match because of a certain match at the next WrestleMania. I would rather watch this match 5 times in a row than watch the certain equivalent match at the next WrestleMania 27, right?
Okay. We'll answer that when we talk about 27. But
yeah.
Next match.
Yes, we have. Even though my friend here hated the ending, which I love personally, I'll get into that in a second. We have the World Heavyweight Championship match. Chris Jericho defending against the Royal Rumble winner, Edge. This match was awesome. So much fun. A lot of great counters. I think Chris Jericho did a really cool counter with the Codebreaker. I forgot exactly what he did, but
like Edge was going for a spear and he like reversed into a Codebreaker.
Yes, some good near falls too, and Jericho cheated to win using the end. Honestly,
he used like a thumb to the eyes and he hit the Codebreaker, right?
Something like that, yeah. But personally, I loved the fact that Chris Jericho won. Okay, I know a lot of people hated it, but come on, Chris Jericho, man, he finally got his great WrestleMania moment, right? I mean,
yeah, his great WrestleMania moment, getting speared through the barricade.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm just being a wise guy. But anyways, keep talking. Sorry.
Okay. So the moment I was referring to was when the fact that he won and retained the world title in this match at WrestleMania. Like, I mean, he fought Triple H at WrestleMania 18 and he lost, but here he finally got his moment, you know. And I really love that with Chris Jericho. Nothing against Edge, of course. I love Edge too, but yeah, I thought that was the right move to have Jericho win personally. Now you can get onto your thoughts on the match.
Okay. I really enjoyed the match. It was a great match from start to finish. I was really enjoying it. You know, they had great chemistry with each other, but then the ending. You know, personally, I love Edge more than Chris Jericho. That's just me, but that's not the reason. The reason is because they build Edge as his redemption. Like this, it's him coming back from his Achilles tendon. He's going to win the world title. And then they make him lose in the stupidest way possible. Oh, he gets hit with the thumb to the eyes and he gets the Codebreaker. Like, at least, you know, I would have been slightly all right if Jericho won over that reversal from the spear to the Codebreaker. I would have been like, all right, that's understandable. But he gets a thumb to the eyes and gets hit with a Codebreaker. And I just didn't like how they ended it. It was stupid to not make Edge win the match. And it was even more pointless because 5 days later, he lost the world title to Jack Swagger. So, anyways, and then at the end of the match, he got speared through the barricade. You know, everybody goes home happy. You know, yeah.
But yeah, moving on now. Right? Next match.
Yes.
Next match, we have the Team Diva Tag match. Michelle McCool, Layla, Maryse, Alicia Fox, and Vickie Guerrero versus Mickie James, Kelly, Eve Torres, Gail Kim, and Beth Phoenix. Heel team versus face team. This match was shit, except...
Just the way to put it.
Yes, except I'm going to give Vickie Guerrero credit, okay? She did a splash from the top rope. Okay.
Okay, listen, I get it. She was trying to pay tribute to her husband. Okay, I love that. I love the fact that she tried. But oh my god, like, what, she just flopped. I'm sorry. She flopped. I'm sorry. I laughed when they squished poor Kelly Kelly. Like she goes like, oh. I laugh every time I think of that. Like she just goes, whoop.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like I said, I respect for what she was trying to go for, like paying tribute to her late husband, but holy moly.
Yeah, man, but still, not just a tribute, but like she had the balls, to
Oh, yeah, at least she tried to do it, but
yeah, Vickie Guerrero won. After that splash, right? She won.
yeah, heel team won the match, whatever.
Yes. Okay. But then we have the next match. Awesome next match. I love this match. WWE Championship match. Batista defending John Cena. Second best match in night, in my opinion. I love this match. And
I can't even believe I'm about to say this, but I actually agree with you.
and I know anyone watching this is probably like, oh, you just like this match because you're a John Cena fan. That's half true, but at the same time, I thought the match was still great. I mean, they actually did some like good technical wrestling at the start, like headlock,
Yeah, they
takedown.
actually did, which was surprising, actually. And I honestly really enjoyed the match. I enjoyed it from start to finish, honestly. It was a very good match.
Yes, and there were some cool spots in the match too, like whenever Cena went for the AA, that was awesome when he did the AA, and like Batista was just like, no one was touching him, he was just flying in the air.
Yeah.
Boom! And Cena doing the diving five knuckle shuffle, which, by the way, do you guys want to know what five knuckle shuffle means?
Don't say it.
It means
Don't say it.
wanking. Five knuckle shuffle is slang for masturbation. Hey, kid. Yes.
If you've seen that wall culture video,
Yes. Yes,
it all makes sense. But anyways, yeah. I'd never seen him actually do that from the top rope, so I was like, oh, that was actually pretty cool. But it was a really enjoyable match. I actually really enjoyed it. I thought this was when I first heard about this match, I was like, it's gonna be a bore fest, but it really wasn't. I actually really enjoyed it. They worked off each other well. Personally, I thought the match they had at Over the Limit was way better, but still.
Sorry. Continue.
Still a really good match. I still really enjoyed it. So yeah.
Yes. I love the match too. I haven't seen their Extreme Rules and Over the Limit matches in a while, so I would say this is probably their second best match that they've ever had, honestly, behind their SummerSlam match.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What do you think of their SummerSlam match, by the way?
Yeah, pretty good match too. That was actually a really good one too. I really enjoyed that one as well.
Yeah, and the ending was funny. It was like Batista was in the STF, and the way he tapped out, it was like, I just give up, right?
Yeah, he was forget it.
Yeah, and yes, my boy John Cena won the WWE Championship for I think this was the 9th or 10th time.
I think it was for the 10th time. I could be wrong.
Yes, and this was the first time the WWE Championship changed hands since WrestleMania 21, right?
Yes. Wait, hold on. Yes, it was.
Yep, and yeah, like I said, awesome match, and there was something else I was gonna say. Dang, I lost it. Sorry, but.
But anyways, on to the next match.
Wait, I remember now. I remember. Come on, WWE. WrestleMania 33. The main event has to be Roman Reigns versus John Cena for the title. And come on, give him that 16th world title, WWE. I'm gonna be there live. If I'm there live and John Cena, let's say John Cena does the attitude adjustment onto Roman Reigns, goes for the pin, the split second that the ref counts to 3, my soul is gonna jump out of my body. I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna be tears of joy. It will be the greatest moment in WWE history. Oh my god. But we're getting off topic now. Where are you?
Yeah.
Just
well, great for you. If you want to see that, that's good from you. I'm glad you want to see that. But me, when you're jumping for tears of joy, I'm gonna be tears of just why.
Tears of just why.
Yes, tears of just why.
But anyway, we're getting off topic now.
Yes.
On to the main event. Yes, the main event. Streak versus career match. Undertaker defending his undefeated streak against HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, the Showstopper, the main event. What other names does he have?
Mr. WrestleMania.
Mr. WrestleMania, the perfect nickname to end this. Shawn Michaels.
Yes.
Honestly, when this match ended, didn't it seem like the crowd wasn't too upset that Shawn Michaels lost?
Yeah, that was weird. The ending is a bit weird, but it didn't bother me. But just the way they ended it so quickly, it didn't bother me. But I was just like, okay, like.
You think the crowd didn't think it was actually Shawn's last match?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they actually thought he was gonna end the streak.
Oh, but yeah. Anyway, we just skipped to the end. We'll rewind to the start of the match.
Not like Deadpool, where we rewind too much, but still.
Sure. Yes.
That's a reference to the movie. But anyways, it was a great match. I love the match. It was a great match. It was my personal best match of the night.
Okay. Yep. This was an awesome match. Definitely a great way for Shawn to go up. This wasn't anywhere near as good as their WrestleMania 25 match, in my opinion. I still think their WrestleMania 25 match is a lot better, personally, but this was still excellent. It was actually like the WrestleMania 5 match, but it was like they toned it down a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could. Well, when you have to live up to that match, it's kind of hard. You know what I mean? Yeah,
but it was still. I still say they pulled off an excellent match. What about you?
They pulled off a terrific match. At least I thought it was excellent. Had some excellent wrestling. They had some awesome moments. Just incredible. I loved it.
Yes, and this was the second best match of 2010, in my opinion. What is number one? It's like how could, what match could possibly be better than this match, may you ask? You want me to say it?
Mm-hmm.
Davey Richards versus Tyler Black from ROH, Death Before Dishonor 8. Check out that match, guys. It is, I'm not joking. People, there was this, wrestling voting thing where people voted which was the match of the year between that and Undertaker Shawn Michaels. Davey Richards versus Tyler Black won. I'm not joking.
Wait.
This match, check out that match, guys. It's the modern day Ric Flair versus Ricky Steamboat. That's all I gotta say. But we're getting off topic now. We've gotten off topic in this review too many times now, I think.
Yeah, but anyways, great match. Definitely loved it. Like I said, best match of the night. And let's just get right into the ending.
Yes, the ending. Shawn Michaels, he knows there's nothing left he can do, basically. He's crawling up on Undertaker, who took his shirt thingy off, and he's like, stay down. And then Shawn's Shawn's just trembling, and then he does the cutthroat thing, and he's like, ugh. And then Undertaker looks pissed off. then Shawn Michaels slaps the shit out of Undertaker's face. Undertaker turns into Satan, basically.
I know, right? Like, his face completely changes.
Yes. He looked legit mad, don't you think?
Yeah, he was like, that was the wrong move, Shawn. And he just picks him up, leaping. Oh, shoot. I just, hold on. Leaping tombstone onto him, and then 1, 2, 3 wins the match.
The Heartbreak Kid's career is over.
Yep.
Yep. But yeah, man, gotta say, that was like the biggest tombstone I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just, man, it was like he jumped like 10 feet in the air, and then Shawn Michaels' head hits the canvas, and he's like flopping everywhere after it, basically. That's a big exaggeration, of course, but you know what I mean, right?
Yes.
But yes, and I loved like the post-match stuff with like Shawn getting a standing ovation, getting a respectful like handshake from Undertaker. That was awesome, and crowd just clapping for him.
Yes.
And yes, and on his way back to the backstage, he said, "By the way, my kid's born in 3 weeks or something."
Yeah.
You remember, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and then he's on the stage doing his thing, his post thing. Then the show ends.
Yep. Great way to end the show.
Exactly. Awesome WrestleMania. Tons of fun to watch. Lots of matches. Can't wait to review the next one, right?
Yep. So let's I really enjoyed this WrestleMania. It was a great WrestleMania. Very special to me because it's the one I watched live for the first time. So yeah.
All right. So that goes our review for WrestleMania 26. In a few minutes, we will review WrestleMania 27, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'm a Trained Blood. Link to WWE Fan0599's channel in the description below. And we will see you all later. Peace.
Peace.